Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Please, I just want to make a kind of clarification to what I said in the video that I published earlier. I believe many of you have watched the video and some of you are showing some a kind of concern, especially when I said that if I'm in position of CS that I will hands off. I will wash my hands off. I've said this in the past actually, and many of you reacted negatively on that as well. Then now I said it again. The same thing happened. Many of you are saying, "Wow, you cannot say that. You are discouraging us. You are saying you are discouraging us. No, that means you are not tough enough." I have seen those comments. I wanted to keep replying everybody, but I noticed that the more I replied, the more people say the same thing. Some of you have, not that you are saying it based on like you are fighting me. No, you are actually trying to air your own opinion, which is good. Like I always say that I pay close attention on the comment section. So I love it when you do that. Every comment must not be the way I want. Do you understand? And that's why the comment section is open for people to share their own opinion. So I respect you for that. I'm not here to complain that your comment said this. No, that comment is very, very good. Why? I may be wrong. That I'm the owner of the platform does not mean that everything I say here that I am right. We are here to learn from each other. But you may not understand what I mean when I said that. So I want to use this video to make sure that I put a kind of clarification on that. Please, before we do, like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, don't forget to like it and subscribe as well. So when I said that if I'm in position of COS, that I will consider washing hands off, I think that was how I put it the first time. Then now I said that if I'm in her position, I will step down. And you guys are very, very angry about it. Some only few individuals actually said that, yeah, I said the same thing, I thought of the same thing as well. That if I'm, some of you actually understand what I mean by that. But let me, in case if you don't understand what I mean by that, I'm not saying that CS is wrong, that she should just step down for anybody. No. Why I say that? Because many people who are following the movement or who actually believe in freedom, who actually love COS, understand it better. That what some of us are doing is very wrong. But when I said that, I was actually trying to talk to those of us who always think that COS is the problem, Ogenkere is the right person. In fact, some even said that Ogenkere and COS are incompetent. Then who is competent? They will keep quiet. Some actually said that after the re-declaration, nothing is going on. We are not facing this and facing that. Nothing is going on. I hear you. In case if you are not being in the in a movement, or if you are not close to what is going on, if you don't pay close attention to that, somehow you may be right because it's not your fault, isn't it? What about those who claim they have been in the struggle? In fact, they have been on ground with men on ground, and some of them are prophet and prophetess. Some of them actually know they have been there during the time of. If they begin to tell you the story of what they experience in the camp, you'll be, wow. So my brother, you have tried enough. You have done a very good job. So wow, you have been there all this while. Then hear them now. They will still tell you the same thing, that CS is wrong. That our land, and they go on the buy, and they go on the buy, and they buy now. Oh, somebody not go away from previously. And that brings me to this issue. That's why I said what I said. Many of us deserve to learn in a hard way. That's not the gospel truth. You may not like it, but that's fact. What do I mean by that? Some of us that know what happened in the past are part of those now claiming that COS is evil. She shouldn't be here. Ogenkere is not the right person, but it is better we protect our land. You can't protect your land without having a leader, can you? I mean, can you just keep on giving water without having a leader? Who does that? If you want commanders or generals to take over, then be open and say it like a man. That you have noticed that okay, Canadians are not getting it right. They are the one you want to take over. So when I said that I prefer that if I'm in position of CS, I will consider washing my hands off because the people that actually believe that they understand what is happening are now from time to time deviating and keep on yapping nonsense. I made a reaction to video of Good TV. I know why I did that. And people like him, immediately the Secretary of Information put his name in what USB recognized his channel and all that. The next step is to start yapping nonsense. You talk about the sea of the sea. You talk about why he's such in France. You talk about how many of them, right? Biafra Unite. These are people that ordinarily you would think that their brain is active, they know what they're doing. They have been there. They witnessed what PM passed through during the time of transition. And I'm going to tell you some of the stories now on this video. Like I said, like this video so that you get other people to watch. When I said if I'm in serious in a position, I will consider washing my hands off. I don't mean being weak, or I don't mean that she's the problem actually. What I mean is that so that many of you that are saying that we now see how bad the whole thing will turn out to be. Because those who are in charge pushing you to fall back and fall back, they will have what they want. That's number one. Number two, you will be stranded so that whenever you see another leader letter, you will trust, in fact, you will show love and understand the role of that person. Because many of us want to see before you believe. And how to see that it is dangerous for this kind of game you guys are playing is by removing somebody who is preventing it so that you hit you bad. So I don't mean to say that LCS washing hands off me that you now embrace progression or success in the movie. No, you will fall flat and you face the consequences. So when I said that I was trying to tell you that once you go out from the picture, then you now see get all of that. You now know how much is the in the market because you will see criminals in action. They will do and imagine what they're doing now that serious or Biafran have time to checkmate them. Imagine what they will do when people turn their eyes away from the activities. They will suck you dry. By the time you know it, next time if you see somebody, if you see a leader, you will respect that person. Those who are fighting genuinely, I mean, somebody who want to help you genuinely without having anything, adding their own resources. They will tell you giving them resources and doing everything. We used to hear that. Now hear this. During the time of ESN, after the kidnap of Master Monegano, the camp begin to go gaga. Just like the way things is. This one is quite different. This one is manageable because the men on ground understand what they want. They have been, cultured somehow. But someone somewhere begin to, destroy the peace in the camp, and that is the job of Ogekere and Sonapro and the rest of them. With many of them, okay. During that time, everything begin to go gaga. Like I said, Fulani increased the invasion of our land. That's not the fact. Army begin to send Ogbunigwe from air. I know a village. Okay, I was told, not that I was there, but I know that story. Close to that village during that time, for you to know how bad that time was. Army begin to throw Ogbunigwe in camps during the time of transition. After the kingdom of Master Morgan, PM who don't have much say there to men on ground, to those ESN members. It was the attack and invasion of the camps that made them to start paying attention to PM's call to rescue them. and people begin to organize and help people who want to move from the camp. Once they leak the information to those who support DOS, they will eliminate that person. Allegedly, I was not there. They buy a lot of people, allegedly. But the one I know about, I told you about throwing when you go from air. The villagers happened to, one of the villagers happened to be a friend to my friend, and he related the whole thing to the person. Those people in the camp ran for their life to neighboring community from the camp from their camp then, and some of them went there. Some of them kind of as they decamp from their camp, they don't care about their bag anything. They were just running for their life. It was so horrible. A lot of people died. You did not hear all these things they're shouting now. You did not hear that. Then to the extent that it was that community that begin to clothe them and make sure they transport them out from that environment to their destinations. I will end it here. Why I'm saying this is because it is not always bread and butter when this kind of division appear in the camp. They begin to run helter skelter, looking for a way to survive. And PM managed to comport them, to help them, gather them, and make sure that if you cross over to the camp, you'll be protected. And that's what happened. People begin to move. Some have started to move late. I watched a video during that time. That was a video. One people from one camp made a video begging PM to come and help them out that they are stranded here. That video was on net then. PM did not come out and begin to brag on how to help them. He did what he can do and rescued them. That is how they gain trust and love from PM. Are you following what I'm saying? Now, after declaration, another transition begin to happen, which was not planned at all. It was orchestrated by somebody you know today, the so-called three wise men. They instigated it, they facilitated it, they are now working on it, and even as we speak. And some of the men on ground happen to be part and parcel of what happened previously. They should have known better, right? Right? So then, some of them that are on media, some of them today, telling they are neutral. In fact, Orabese is a criminal. He's Orabo Fulani. Ewo, no Nemeka, Ewo, no Boneba. Some of them know this story better than I do. I have never been in an insider. Never. And I'm not even intend to be. Are you getting my point? What I'm doing is to react on something that is in the public because it has on a bombe to me, bombe to aya, oba to me, oba to aya. When Okeke is happy, Okafor will be smiling. But if you hurt Okeke, Okafor will feel hurt as well because they are together. Are you getting my point? They are the same people. Nobody want to see anybody being by. Every genuine Igbo man hate to see blood or dying of people. All these things, bang, is just a strength into our land. That's all the fact. Go and check your history as an Igbo man. We and our people are very one of the things that make a man a righteous man or a decent man or somebody who is upright in Igbo land is you don't soak your hand in blood. As an Igbo man, for you to be an upright and in Igbo culture, your head must not stain with any blood. I get my point. So, buying that is happening in our land is no, it's just like different thing to us. We are not used to that. It's not known. Our land is not known for that. So no genuine person will drive joy. You see people buying. Nobody, even a foreigner, somebody who comes from other place, you feel welcome. The most safest place to live or to enjoy and feel have freedom is in Igbo land. That is our culture. But all these things going on now is politically motivated. And some individual who sow their hand in blood, looking for another person that they will push to sow their hand in blood. And that is not what we are known for. That doesn't mean that we are coward. What it means is that before we do anything, we make sure that we are not committing crime. Like we are protecting ourselves, and we don't drive joy on, by doing that. Something must have happened before that kind of thing will take place. Or I will eat your for no go. What is going on now is not premeditated. Nobody planned it, and nobody expected it to happen. But the question you should focus on is what happened again. Why must we face the same thing, the same transition that we faced under PM and DOS? Why must we face it again? Why must it happen again? Who is instigating that? Who is making sure that that kind of thing is repeating again at this point in time? You see, that's why when I said some of us that know all those things and pretend that you don't know it because of one hate, maybe you don't like the way she talk. She talks so boldly. You are looking for a woman that will be looking, her food while talking to you, that cannot put her eyes in your eyes and hear or talk to you. You don't want a woman that will be very vocal. Just a few hours ago, all of them are making finger like this when you're talking. That I'm like, how freedom fighters do, even Mandela. Do you understand? Use this, talk to people with this way, that we cannot do this, that kind of thing. That is when the spirit of freedom is in you. Those Nzamas begin to tell you that putting hand like this simply means ISIS and Islamic war. People can lie with everything. And I'm gonna use that picture as Thompson, one of the Thompson, if not all. So whenever you are seeing the video, the picture that you will see before the video, I will put that picture there for you to know how far they can go to commit crime, to lie to people. Like, remember what I told you during the time of ESN, when transition begin to happen after the Kingdom of Ghana, the same thing happened. The protection of our land, everything slowed down because two people were dragging power and they're using men on ground to do the game. Before you know it, they begin to fight each other. That is what they're pushing now. And how bad this people can. They are pushing that blame gradually to CS. Why? Telling that she's recruiting people. Do you know that the picture of somebody, those four army that spoke in favor of PM from our Ludo state, they have been here before now. It's not a new group. I told us about the army that Chomeka Jerry celebrated far back then, 19th of December last year, 2014, 2024 rather. The same person is now that celebrated those pictures, those army then. Why I criticized that video then, because they were saying in that video, they were talking about Finland should be careful that they're gonna stop them from, that kind of thing. Threaten Finland, knowing full well that there's some court case between PM. I said, no, what you guys are doing is to validate what one of the allegation against PM. And that for that, bringing this kind of video, it is not good at all. It's not going to favor anybody. But the guy still leave that video on his platform today. I went down to his platform to dig out that video to do the broadcast that I did. Are you getting my point? To prove to you that all these are just lies and propaganda. When you hear QTV on his video, he talks about propaganda flying everywhere. Who actually is doing the propaganda? Who is doing? And you are following what is going on. You are somehow broadcasting, right? You should know better. But you see this idea of no. They will start by telling you no. I cannot start. I cannot take this. No. If you don't want to take it, why must you come out and start telling you no? And who are you? I mean, you are just one person. That you have a platform does not mean that you control the minds of every other person. Like what I do here is to tell you my own mind, what I feel. That does not mean that I'm dictating, I'm telling you what to do. I will only tell you, look at this. If you doubt, you can also bring your own on the comment section. So, like this video, what pushed me to do this video? It was not planned. It is what some of you are saying on comment section that pushed me to come here to say this, so that you can see the conversation, right? Then, from time to time, I will do a program. Call in and let us hear from you, whoever you are. I'm getting the point. That is how it should be. Not me telling you once you talk about what I get out from here, I will kick you out. I don't do that. I do that if you are if you refuse to follow the rule of conversation. Like I hear from you, you hear from me, we talk, we ask questions, we iron it out. That's what I do. But if you choose to begin to call names, insulting, then I know that you are not here for the kind of better conversation, but you are here to commit nuisance, and I can't take it. Do you understand the difference? So my people, don't misunderstand it when I said this. I was trying to let them know that they want to suffer, then they will see the sufferness. I did not mean that if CS stop or step down, and things will be better. No, 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 no. What I mean is that since you guys don't want good thing, then you see the bad thing that you are looking for. Are you getting my? If CS happen to be my wife, you think I will allow her? I will not allow her because the insult and not what's she gaining from that? She gained nothing. That's all the fact. She get is it fame? You think she's getting fame from that? That's not fair. If you want to get, there's two ways to trend. You may trend in good things or you may trend in bad things. If people want me to trend in bad things, I'd rather be the way I am. I can't trend for bad thing. It's not possible. What I mean by bad thing, seeing your own people beneficiary of what you're suffering, calling you names is not supposed to be. Not at all. In as much as don't believe in Ogenkere. Assuming that Ogenkere begin to do something very, very shocking, like the whole world begin to pay attention, every door is opening for Biafra, freedom, you think I will come here and tell you, no, 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 it is he's wrong. Never, I will not do that. You understand? To tell you that I actually want our freedom. I want not only everybody freedom, to be honest. I want not only Biafra, African continent to stop acting as if they are harvesting farm for not farmland, though, harvesting farm garden for the West or European countries. I hate it. A fellow man like me, just that you have long hair and white color, then everything you say will stand and I will be looking like Momo. If you have any recession in your country, African will be the one to resuscitate you. Why Africans have been in recession? Nobody is helping them. They will go through it both in the hot weather and cold weather and come back again and keep suffering. But if any country in Europe begin to go into recession, they will start acting more like Momo. That's what Finland is doing now. They're going through recession. They are scared of their economy, and now they throw their human rights, law and everything into being, and begin to act like one country in West Africa like that. That's what they do. And for how long are you going to keep on waiting and watching like that? And you're a man like them. Think about it. We used to hear that the British colonized Nigeria, blah blah blah. Do you know that all of those people that colonized Nigeria then, they are all gone. Their children are the one maintaining the same frequency that their forefathers used to suppress our father. So their father conquered you, their children also conquered you. Are you okay with that? I mean, think about it. Thank you, my people, and make sure you like the video. Tell me what you think about what I've just said. And I believe you have wondered. Maybe you now have clear idea of what I mean. That I'm not saying that out of joy or no, it's that of pain and you may say frustration of hearing what people are saying. People who you will think that they are genuine, they are sensible, they know what is playing out, coming out to start talking nonsense. I'd rather let you go and test that thing that you want to test. Then your sense may reconnect. Immediately now, I'm you because you don't expect other anybody, not more than everybody. Number. You can't go around and rest of them that are acting the way they're acting today. Do you think that if Biafra comes, they're not going to benefit from it? They will benefit. They may come out and say that they're apologizing to the nation, that that kind of thing. No, 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 I don't need it. If you don't believe, because most of them, the annoying part is that they know the truth. Most of them know some are doing acting out of ignorance. But what about those that know the truth and keep on doing that, acting at the way they're acting? That is my annoyance, and that's why I said what I said. I don't mean that I drive joy. I'm not saying that this is an option. It's not an option at all. CS washing hands off is not an option. But if that is what these people really want by committing all these nuisance, I will allow them to test it and come back. Then I will tell them, I told you. When my son was asking for $1 in America, Imagine that time. Compare it now. Coming every week to donate money and paying $1 every month. Which of them is more safe and more reliable? Then the eyes of Nigeria and other people were not even in you. You would have gotten what you wanted then. You still have the time. But they refuse to do that. They refuse. I mean, all of them begin to calculate. They brought out the calculator. How many Biafrans in America? Okay, let's say 2 million. $1 times 2 million. This guy was making this in a month. They don't pay attention, they don't listen. Look at the way it landed everybody. Anyway, I'll leave it here. God bless you. And please like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you again.